Good morning. The biggest red flag in a loan file and how to avoid it. So, when it comes to getting a loan approved, whether it's buying a residential home to live in, or a DSCR investment property transaction, or a commercial mortgage, most borrowers think that the biggest factor is credit score or the interest rate. And that's not how lenders think. And the single biggest red flag in a loan file is this: an inconsistent or unexplained financial story. So lenders don't just look at numbers, they look beyond that. They look for consistency, for logic, and for risk signals. And if your loan file tells a story that doesn't make sense in a real world way, the deal could become a high risk transaction and fast. So, what does an inconsistent financial story mean? And that can show up in a few different ways, but most borrowers don't even realize it or don't think about it. First being, so say your income doesn't match your deposits. And if your tax return shows 80K in income, but your bank statements show 150K in deposits, the lender question that comes up is, where's the money coming from? So two is, it could be large unexplained transfers or random large deposits or just no paper trail for anything. And the lender concern there is this an undisclosed debt or gift funds or just instability. The three is sudden job changes, business changes, switching industries mid application, or if there's new self employment without any history. And the lender concern there is income reliability. Four is inconsistent asset position. So money appears, then disappears, and then reappears. And the lender concern there is there a liquidity risk? Or five is there's overstated projections for CRE and DSCR loans with unrealistic rent assumptions or aggressive exit values. And the lender concern there is the deal viable? So let's look at how lenders actually think. And lenders are not trying to approve deals. They're trying to avoid the bad ones. So they could ask, well, is this income stable? Is this borrower credible? Does this deal make sense under stress? And if the story breaks, even slightly, the deal gets flagged. And nobody wants a red flag hanging over their head, is the point. So, why this matters more than the rates do. And most borrowers focus on interest rate because that's the thing you're getting in return, but also their down payment and the monthly payment. But here's the truth: structure is going to beat rate every time. So, a perfectly structured loan at a slightly higher interest rate will get approved, whereas a messy file with a lower rate can get declined. And if you're not packaging it correctly, that's the issue. So, how do we fix this before you apply? Well, one is we clean up your paper trail. We match your deposits to your income, and we document all large transfers and where the money's moving. Two, we align your story across all your documents. So, your tax returns, your bank statements, and application must tell a matching story. Three is we're more conservative with projections. We underwrite like a lender before it goes to the lender and then stress test your numbers. Four, work with a broker like me who's going to structure this deal for you. And this is where most deals can be won or lost. And a strong broker like myself is going to anticipate your lender objections before they happen. We're going to fix your issues before we submit your file. And we're going to position your file in the best light for approval. So, final thought for the day is that the biggest red flag isn't bad credit. It's a story that just doesn't make sense. And if your file is clean, consistent, and well structured, you dramatically increase your chances of approval. And if you want a second set of eyes on your deal, reach on out. It's what I do. And sometimes one small adjustment is the difference between a decline and a successful closing. And that, my friends, is it for the day. Please visit my website, billraponline.com, to figure out how to get a hold of me. You can schedule a consultation there. I'd love to have a conversation with you to see what we can do to make your life better. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.